What's up, guys? It's Tyler with Hooksets.arefree. Hope you're having a great day. Today, I've got a little unboxing to share with you, this time for October 2020 from discounttackle.com. If you're not already familiar with Discount Tackle, I highly recommend that you go and check out their website. I'll leave a link down below in the description of this video. They're my absolute favorite place to shop online for all things fishing, gear, and tackle. And they offer everyday discounts on some of the best brands in the business. Some of my favorites like Strike King, Z-Man, Kitech, Lucky Craft, and a whole bunch more. And right now they've got an end of season sale going on. 30% off of all Strike King products, 20% off Z-Man. So go check it out. Without any further ado, let's get into this month's unboxing from discounttackle.com. Okay. Oh, cool. So I don't think I got a sticker, but did get a little thank you card from them. There could be a sticker in here, I don't know. I was wrong. Got the sticker, love that. Got the invoice right here. Pretty similar to last month. I spent about 80 bucks. You get free shipping if you spend at least $60. I guess 59, but here's a little preview of what I got in this month's unboxing. So, I'm not gonna go down the list in any particular order, but I'm gonna start out with the Strike King Rage Tail Punch Bug, and this in the Crawdaddy color. One thing I love about Rage Tail soft plastics is they do come in a clamshell like this, help keep your baits in perfect condition. So check out the little Punch Bug. This is an awesome compact bait. It's just 3.5 inches long, but as you can see, it's got these ribs. So it's got a thick body, but the body itself is not that thick. It's got these ribs to make it seem fatter than it actually is, help hide the hook, but still keep a very high hookup ratio. Just like all Rage Tail soft plastics, it's got some flanged kickers, very few appendages, so this thing will come in and out of heavy cover quite well. And this Crawdaddy color, I absolutely love. It's like a dark brown, almost black, with some orange swirl in it. So very cool color. Every plastic is gonna be just a little bit different, as you can see here. And they come 7 to a package. And as I said, 30% off of all Strike King products right now during the end of season sale. So I got these for less than $5 a pack. They retail for like $6.99, which is relatively expensive, but $1 a bait for a high quality soft plastic with great scent like this for technique specific situations is worth it. So paying, $5 a pack makes it absolutely justifiable, and I couldn't help it. I've already got one, maybe 2 colors of this bait, but didn't have any in the Crawdaddy, so decided to get that. As I explained, that makes a perfect flip pitch punch bait, great on a Texas rig as well, also good on a chatterbait. So just a few applications I like that bait for. I think I might have a couple Topwaters in here, so let's go to those. Speaking of Strike King, here is the Strike King Sexy Dog Hard Knock. This is a cool bait. The Sexy Dog is just a standard pencil style topwater walking bait, like a spook. And the normal Sexy Dog has a high pitched sound. This Hard Knock, on the other hand, is a one knocker. So I got this color, the Green Gizzard Shad, which is one of my favorite colors that Strike King is making these days. It's a transparent shad pattern with some green and purple hue to it depending on the light conditions. As you can see in the tail here, there's just one big ball that stays in this tail section. And so as the bait is walking, you get that knocking sound. And after the sale, got that puppy for $6.99. thing retails for 10 bucks, but is on sale for $7 right now. Go check them out. Okay, next up, I got one more topwater walking bait. This is the Berkeley Jaywalker 120. I already have one color of this bait in like their ghost pearl and decided to get one in the perfect ghost color. This is a somewhat similar color to what I just showed you. It is a transparent shad type of color, but it's more like an IU. You get some brown back, green belly, get a little bit of purple hue to it. Listen to that sound. You get the knocker in the tail, but you also have one other ball, a smaller size one, in this second rattle chamber. So there's 2 rattle chambers here, and there's one actually in the rear part of the tail that does not move very much, but does make a little bit of sound, is more there for weight and an aid in casting as well. So all of the rattles and the weight is in the tail. You're gonna get great casting distance out of a bait like this. This is a 3-hook topwater walking bait. The shape is quite a bit different on this one though. What you'll notice is while these are very similar in size, similar in design, similar in sound, you get a different nose on the Sexy Dog. You get that kind of flatter nose, and on the Jaywalker, you get this more rounded nose. Then the back on the Jaywalker comes more to a point. So this guy's gonna walk just a bit differently. So anyway, got that one for a good deal as well. The Berkeley Jaywalker 120, $6.55. So tough to beat that. Moving on, we got 2 more Berkeley topwater baits, and these are the Bullet Pop 80. They've got this in a 60, 70, and 80 size. So the 80 size is 3¼ inches long and weighs a ½ ounce. So I tend to prefer larger topwater poppers. Personally, I just don't throw a lot of 1/4 ounce poppers because then I have to use a spinning rod, and I prefer to use a bait caster whenever I can. So yikes. All of these new Berkeley baits come with Fusion 19 hooks on them, which are sticky sharp, straight out of the pack, do not need to be adjusted. Now, this is the first time that I've actually gotten my hands on a Bullet Pop. So what I noticed straight away is that the top is shaped a lot like the Jaywalker. So it's gonna make it aerodynamic. Not sure how well you can see that. Really like that. Let's hear the sound. Okay, so more of a knocking than a rattle sound. So what you get is one ball in the tail section here, and then you get one in the middle of the bait that kind of goes side to side. I really like this color here. It is called CJ Shad. What I like about this color is that it's very natural to the fish from below. This is a pretty transparent, it's got a white belly, a little bit of red on the throat there, a little bit of blue on the face. So to the fish, this bait looks very natural looking up, but to the angler, to me, I can see this bait in the chartreuse top from a long ways away. So in low light situations, when I'm fishing this around specific targeted pieces of cover, I will be able to see this bait from much further. So that ½ ounce weight will allow me to cast this bait quite a long ways. And then with that chartreuse top, I will be able to see the bait as I'm working it. I also got this in the Ghost Bluegill color, which is just a classic, great color all around. Depending on the sunlight that you've got, this bait is either going to be pretty transparent or not. Orange cup on the face and just a beautiful bluegill pattern. I want to say those retail at $6.99. After being on sale on Discount Tackle, they are $5.73. So far, everything that I got has been discounted. Now, just like I mentioned last month, one thing that I really like to do is go out of my way to purchase discounted things, save some money, and then use those savings to splurge on products that are not discounted, either because the manufacturer has set those prices or because Discount Tackle isn't able to afford to discount them. Whatever it is, some baits you just can't find on sale unless you're shopping like very end of the year sales where it's a store-wide sale or what have you. But seeing that we're in October right now, I'm not about to wait 2 more months to pick up some of these baits, especially ones that are going to excel in fall fishing. So I picked up two of the Jackall TN70 lipless crankbaits. And what this bait is known for is the TN in its name is the tungsten nose. So this bait, when it falls, will rest on bottom, tail up, just like that every single time. So this is a great bait for ripping up off the bottom. And I got this in 2 specific colors, this one being Ghost Minnow. 1, because it imitates a shad quite well, and 2, so that we can see the internals of this bait. We've got some plastic BBs in the tail section. We've got some larger steel balls, looks like 5 of them in the midsection of the bait, and then some smaller steel or plastic balls in the front section of the bait. So listen to the overall sound. It's a very loud bait. And I like that. So this is gonna have just a little bit of a different sound and a smaller profile than the Lucky Craft LV500. Size-wise, this is closest to the LV500. You know, there's a TN 50, 60, and 70. The 50 is new, but the 60 and 70 have been out for a long time. The 60 is that middle size and more of like a 1/2 ounce typical rattle trap size, but this larger 70 size is 2.8 inches and 5/8 of an ounce. So this is closest to the LV500. What I notice here is you get a larger treble hook on the front than you get on the rear. That is typical for some manufacturers, and I certainly don't mind it. But this is a beautiful, very well-made bait. That's the Ghost Minnow. And this one here is the brown craw. Of course, I had to get a crawfish pattern for a bait like this because when it's designed to sit on bottom like this, it's going to imitate either a feeding fish or a crawfish very well. So when you're throwing red and brown lipless crankbaits in the fall and in the spring, one that you can rip up off of bottom and yo-yo is a great idea. So this TN70 heavyweight rests like so is just going to be perfect. This brown craw is going to imitate crawfish in my waters very well. I've got these very natural brown colored craws. So this brown top, you know, mustard side and orange belly is a color that I was very, very interested in. Okay, I got 2 more lures in here. Last but not least are the very difficult to get your hands on 13 fishing jabber jaw. So this is a lot like the new 6th Sense Axis bait, and what makes it unique, it has a lip that will swing side to side and actually make a clicking sound. So let's listen to that. Interesting. So this has a little bit more freedom of movement than the Axis does and makes more sound. So as they advertised, this bait will sound a little bit like a chatterbait underwater, which I find very interesting. It's got these EWG style hooks on here, which seem to be decent quality. I might leave those on to just see how it performs. I love this color. This is called this is green gizzard shad. So a lot like what you get from Strike King. They pretty much just copied this color. I mean, straight up. No wonder I love the color. It's one of my favorites that Strike King makes. So I couldn't help but pick one up in the Jabberjaw when I saw them go back in stock. Wow, that sound is very unique. I will tell you that straight first impressions seeing this bait, because I do have 3 of the Axis baits. This has a fatter body, smaller profile, smaller hooks, and like I said, it makes more noise. This bill seems to be a little bit jammed. This is the Dream Gill color pattern. Absolutely beautiful. And I gotta say, I am impressed. I'm very hesitant about 13 Fishing making baits in the first place. And they came onto the market with 1 million baits just out of nowhere. You know, they made rods and reels for the longest time, did not make any baits. And then all of a sudden, they came out with like 20 or 30 different baits, soft plastics and hard baits. So I felt a little bit apprehensive to try them, but some of the concepts are very well made. Some of the things that we care about, like hardware and paint schemes, are done very well. So first impressions of the Jabberjaw without having fished it, just opening it out of the package, I like what I see. This Dream Gill and Green Gizzard Shad look to be pretty sweet. So if you were to hop on Discount Tackle, you would notice right away that these are sold out. They just dropped the second shipment, just came back in stock last week. And the reason that I was able to grab them is that 1, I was just about to place my order at Discount Tackle anyway, and 2, I got the notification email. So what you want to do is go check out Discount Tackle, whether it's the Jabberjaw, any of the other products on their website. And if they happen to be out of stock right now, click the Notify Me button next to the exact color and model that you want of that bait. Enter your email, click Notify Me, and they will send you an email literally when they update the product to be back in stock on their website. And you can be one of the first people to hop on there, add it to your cart, and make sure that you can take advantage of buying it while it's in stock. So that is gonna do it for this month's unboxing from Discount Tackle. Some awesome products here. I got a lot more than I did last month for those $80 that I spent, and some that I'm very, very excited about. If you did like this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video. I will be posting this month's giveaway in about the next week. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.